Exercise for your health.
Oh, here we go. Slink it
I
goes.
was always a Yankee fan, but I'm a fan too. My son.
Yeah,
that's your way.
Everything okay now?
That's certainly a way to relieve stress.
Okay. Are you ready?
Listen, let me tell you something. You see, him, huh?
What is your name?
We're the only ones that are here.
I know.
Okay.
Nobody else is here.
Okay.
All right. His name?
Yeah, again.
I don't know.
His name?
I get amnesia. Dr. Coppola.
Huh?
Dr. Melvin Coppola.
I'm his
Call him
father.
Melvin. He loves to be called Melvin.
I hate the name.
Melvin. What do you do to blow off steam? What do you do when you're not blowing off steam?
Yeah, right. Well, I'm a hockey player, so
You're a hockey player.
play hockey 2 or 3 times a week.
You have a top hobby?
Photography, probably.
Photography. Now, you used to have a darkroom. No more. And I used to take pictures and create these blown up.
We gave that to Lincoln High.
No more, yeah. That's it.
Because the chemicals destroyed the septic tank.
So what happened? But now,
Thank God digital.
now he's digital, and you know. So, but how do you use photography to either? Actually, what's interesting is you tie it into your practice.
Well, we take pictures of kids in the office with their permission, obviously. We make digital slideshows with music, and we frame it a certain way. And the kids come and they say, why am I not on the TV? So it makes the office not an unpleasant place to be. And we just started to do a website called DrMDK. We put some flash digital slideshows up there, and it makes the office extend in a nice way, because everybody's on the internet now. So, and we could probably put some ways of finding, we consider the right information out there, because there's a lot of misinformation on the internet. But I can make it so easy with links that people don't have to really know much about a computer. And when we have the slideshow, they want to go and see the kid that's in the slideshow on the internet now. So,
Do you give him pictures? Do you give him copies of the pictures?
Constantly.
Do you attach a picture to the chart or no?
No. We keep that's like privacy material. We just do like a newborn baby.
For entertainment.
Nice little frame, we'll give
Keep it
it out. A couple of people come in time of some holiday, we'll take a picture, we'll put it in the office. It just makes the office not the scary, needle-oriented type of thing. It makes the office, no, it's not so bad to be here.
Until you get that needle. The needle's coming.
It's coming one way or the other.
Mandated by the New York City Department of Health, not by us.
But you're also, I mean, would you consider computer?
I do a lot of programming.
Your computer programming, computer work, and what about gardening?
Well, I go in gardening a little strange
Your
way.
gardening is like his hockey.
A little bit
It's a little
different.
exercise for you.
Well, if you work with your mind, your hobby should be with your hands. And if you work with your hands, your hobby should be with your mind. So I do gardening, but I don't do the normal gardening. I like to grow redwood trees, because someone say it can't be done. So when I used to have a house in Staten Island, I had 3 redwood trees that were probably 100 feet tall now. There is a variety that you can grow here, and you nurture, and they grow. And like a pediatrician, I say little things become big things. So red tree, little thing, become very big thing.
As my son was growing up, he hit a point where we started to be a little competitive. It used to be when we were, he was little, obviously I'm faster, I'm stronger, I'm this. Now it gets to a point where it's getting a little close. We get on a tennis court, and I'm still winning, but not by much, and he's getting upset.
No, he told me he lets you win.
All right, he was letting me win. Well, we'd have he was like very fast. I was, I had some speed.
Something about you're going to get him a car if he lets you win.
Yeah, good. So I sat down and I thought, I used to tell him, I said, look, I look forward to the day when you beat me in everything. because you got to understand that. I used to say to him, he's a competitive tennis player. You know, he plays high school tennis now. Right. So when I would get on the court with him, I was always an athlete, so I like to be competitive. I would ask him, do you want me to just be a hitting partner, or do you want me to play hard against you? He'd say, play hard. Because that's how it helps him.
You should get better.
So if I win, he's pissed off. We have an argument. He wants to give it up. I can't even beat my father. You know, it's this whole thing. I go, look, I can't wait for you to beat me in everything. Be stronger than me, be faster than me, be better than me, be more successful than me. And of course, I started writing it down. Boom, boom, boom. And it became this song called "In Every Way," and the chorus is, you know, what's the chorus? Do you remember the chorus?
I have it, and I don't remember either.
But it starts out, just to tell you the beginning, it starts out with, you know, he took a step today. He's only 9 months of age, and they say I didn't walk till I was 1, and it hit me there and then how proud that made me feel to know that I'd been outdone by my son. So he already, and then I hope that he continues to kind of stay a step ahead of me in every way.
See, that's a song I can use in a slideshow because it's royalty-free. Not a bad
Good for
deal.
pediatricians doing slideshows about kids. But that's where that comes from. That's what writing is for me.
I can't use a slide.
Because you know what? When I tell my son, I want you to be better than me in every way, that's one thing. Maybe he'll remember it, maybe he won't. But when I write a song, I put a melody to it, I put music to it, I record it. Now he's got that song. Hopefully he's going to have that for his grandchildren to hear.
If it's something that makes you happy, that's a stress relief.
That's it.
And that's the most important thing. Anything that you can do that, you know, brings a smile to your face. And they say if you smile long enough, eventually everybody's going to start smiling. And
Life is short.
Eventually you're going to start laughing. You can't laugh and be angry at the same time.
You want them to smile too, because it's a reflection of you. If you're happy, they're happy.
I'm not sure about the hockey. I'm not sure about photography. I know through music, we're able to get out with the karaoke and almost network. I mean, I use it that way. You use it that way. I meet a lot of people. And is there any way that you use, you know, photography to network in any way? Well, actually, you do the work you do with schools and things like that. With the slideshows, you meet people. How did I find you, by the way? How did you get involved with doing slideshows for schools?
Well, a lot of patients over the years, so...
They've seen a slideshow of yours. They ask if you're interested. You volunteer?
We do it as a volunteer. We do it for like a child life program at Maimonides, and they use the slideshows to show what they're doing. It's a good expression of the good. They have like a fair every year they do. We do a slideshow for that, and it's a corporate one that you can give to maybe fundraise and things like that.
Yeah,
but
they're nice.
But it's a vision because you have total control in a picture, and a thing where you have like a moving something, you may not have total control. Once you have that picture, you can change it, you can modify it, you can mix it with some other things. You make a great expression.
It's amazing how when
it's like running a book.
You take a picture or a series of pictures and you set certain music to it and you can move somebody.
Yep.
You know?
People don't like read like they used to. It's more people are into a media world. Visual. And so it's a visual. And sometimes that visual can get someone to look at themselves differently. Like you try to say you don't look a certain way, or you're not walking so that visual can help people. And even a lot of kids only like reading today, and now we even have audiobooks, which I happen to love. And it's another expression of how the world has changed.
Yep.
I mean, my generation reads, but the kids today, it seems that they'll rather watch an MTV. And even though you may not like it, some of those music videos are a story. And they use the expression with the pictures, the video, the whole thing together. It could be in a very good way, or it could be a negative way, but they look at it, and it's implanted because they keep seeing it over and over. There's a big concern doing it too early with video and TV today. We don't know if that's good or bad.
Well, I was just reading an article, really nothing to do with this, but talking about children and obesity problems and the problem with they're watching so much and not doing enough.
They're not getting any exercise.
We never did that as kids. We never had the video games and the computer in the house.
Hockey was the one sport I didn't play.
You know what the problem?
They weren't playing it in my neighborhood, but we were playing everything else. You wanted to play, you went out and played.
They said this generation, the newest generation, is the first time that a generation has a shorter life expectancy because of the health and obesity problems.
And you're going to have diabetes.
They didn't get out and play. They don't go out and play stickball like we did. We used the telephone poles. They wouldn't even know.
Stickball?
Oh, yeah.